Your wounds appear to be healing properly, but you won't be able to walk the necessary distance to your camp for a few more days. Keep this up and I'll be able to remove your restraints by this evening. You thought I was joking? I told you I'd tie you to the bed if you tried to leave the house. Stop calling me kinky! Ugh. Why am I even putting up with this? I should have thrown you to the wolves, or at the very least gagged you. I have contacted the other patrol guards. Your walk continues, and it shows no sign of stopping anytime soon. The valley is now dry and barren. Your enemies create so much dust that it's irritating the trees at the edge of the forest. I consider it a good sign. There are obviously enough people for the fight to continue, which means that your army has not yet been wiped out. Yes, that does mean that your enemy hasn't lost either. I only care because you are here. I would otherwise have been uninterested in the outcome. You humans live such short lives that you care nothing for the future. Whether or not they destroy your city, your people will be dead and forgotten about by the time I'm due for a promotion. Your future is at most a few decades, and then the tides will turn and someone else will try to seize power. It's a never-ending struggle of greed. Those words may have been cold, but that does not mean I am not saddened by the thought. I guess you are right. In a way I do care about the outcome. But it is only because I wish for peace and happiness for all life on this planet. As a single elf, patrolling the border is the best I can do to achieve that goal. I am powerless to do more. I am far too passive to attempt to gain control of my people. I don't do well with public speaking, and I am not a natural leader, nor am I able to get people to like me. I have been alone for my entire life. The oracles and soothsayers have told me that there is only one figure in my future, and that if I hold power, I will bring the elves to ruin. It matters not if I believe them. They are held in high regard amongst my people. If I attempt to vie for power, and they speak out against me, I will be shamed for the rest of my life. And if my people discover that I was aware of their seeings and went against their advice, I will be ostracized for the rest of my very long life. I would consider it if they had told me that I may only cause a few problems, but ruin? How can I claim to love my people and do that to them? My lifeline is a long one. Being a patrol officer is the best I can hope for. You pity me. You're the one itching to throw their life away in a war. I suppose neither one of us had much choice in our future. You were always supposed to be a soldier, and I was always supposed to make whatever choice leads to the least amount of damage. It's exhausting knowing that just being around someone can ruin their life. I may not enjoy a crowd, but even I long for a companion to sit with on the evenings and drink tea. The cabin can be definitely quieter at times. I prefer to spend most of my waking hours outside where I can be a part of the forest. My existence is a curse, and if you had a brighter future ahead of you, I never would have brought you back here. The Cursed Ones? Sounds like a band name. I listen to music occasionally. Hearing the birds and insects screech every single day can get grating at times. I don't like love songs. I prefer sea shanties. I've never seen the sea, but I have seen pictures, and the idea of leaving everything behind to find treasure in new places tugs at my soul. Don't go then. Stay here with me and get healed, and then let's head south to the sea. I haven't spent any money in decades and can more than afford to pay for the two of us. We can board a ship to anywhere, taste food and wine from every nation on the planet, fight sea monsters and search for treasure on islands where no elf or human has ever set foot on. Why are you laughing? Are my dreams a joke to you? If you hate the idea, I'd rather you just say it out loud than laugh at me. Of course. Your people need you. One man can change a tide of war and all of that nonsense. Why should I tell you more about my fantasies? You'll just laugh at me again, and you have no plan of sharing those experiences with me. You're going to leave in a few days. I'll pretend that you're some stray cat and be done with you. Move those lips any closer to me and I will break your other arm. How could you take that threat as a sign of flirting? Do not test me, human. There is a limit to my patience. I don't like those who play with my emotions. It's a cruelty I can never extend to even my worst enemy. Just work harder on getting better so you can leave. I've brought breakfast. Eat. The food should work as a temporary gag. Yes, I made sure to contaminate your tea with honey. If I'd put sugar, the gods would have descended upon me for bringing shame to my ancestors. I am not a drama queen. You just lack taste. Of course you like my cooking. Tell me something I don't know. Your stomach is a bottomless pit. No, I'm not complaining. The more you eat, the faster you will heal. If I was on duty, I wouldn't be here. I don't care about you enough to put my people in danger. Another elf named Kansar is currently patrolling the area. I will relieve him in a few hours. Your arm is still broken, but your other injuries are almost healed. You will be able to join your fight soon. Why would I miss you? A fool so willing to give up their life in a war they had no hand in starting is not someone I want to get close to. The stars say we will not meet again after this. The stars have never been wrong. It matters not what my feelings are. We were never meant to be friends. Or anything more than that. Stare all you want, but you won't be remembering my face for much longer. No, that is not a threat, though I wish it was. Your life will end, and mine will continue for centuries longer. It's best if you focus only on healing so that you can get out of my hair. I am aware that it is soft. That doesn't mean that I... Did you just... Stop playing with my hair! The gods have sent you to test me. That is the only explanation for... Shit, that must be Favorite. Stay here and be quiet. No matter what you hear, do not step a foot out of this room. Got it? I will handle this. Stay here or you'll get us both in trouble. What is it, Favorite? I will greet you however I damn well please. What fruit of the mother tree did you eat to bring that termite with you? Forgive me. I will go apologize to all the termites in the forest as soon as you leave. Hey, I said... What the hell are you doing? This is my cabin. I'm on patrol, so it is my cabin. You have no right to search it. A human, you're trashing my house because you think our dim-witted cousins suddenly understand the value of nature. Maybe if the elves weren't such weak cowards, we wouldn't have to worry about... You're only angry because I speak the truth and you know it. Don't give me that nonsense about rules when you're conducting an illegal search on a forest guard. The leader will hear about this. You have overstepped your boundaries and... Human, what are you doing? Put down your weapon. A slap is nothing. They're not allowed to do permanent damage. I will be fine. A termite calling a human a dog? Know your place. Get out. That was your final warning. Human, how did you get out of those restraints? Do you have any idea what you've just done? I am harboring a human, an enemy, in an officially sanctioned forest guard cabin, and the two people who found out are the ones who hate my guts the most. They're probably already trying to come up with all the ways they could exaggerate the situation to get me fired. How could you claim to care about me and so blatantly go against my wishes? I am also a warrior in case you hadn't noticed the weapons covering the walls. I can handle 2 flies. I am not the one with the broken arm. Don't touch me. You are leaving in the morning. Just leave me alone.